Clippers trail by 9.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Anderson, a screen on Hill. Up in time. The Clippers should think straight 49% from the field. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Noel is out there with Udo. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard. Denver leading by 7. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Williams. No luck. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Paul. Ilyasova sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Singler. There's the triple. And it's Denver with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Snell. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 9. Anderson, a screen on Hill. Paul for 3. And that one's good. Paul's got 16 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
On the wing, Hill. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Chris Anderson. Hill against Paul. Passes it to Ilyasova. And Howard, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Hill, no good.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
No good from Ross.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Hill dishes to Williams. Hill kicks to Snell. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Paul. The feed to Ilyasova. Ilyasova sets a screen for Paul. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. And they will call over the back on the play.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Williams sends a screen for Hill. Out to the right wing. Snell. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Snell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Cunningham kicks to McDaniels. Lee outside. Lee left side. And again, no good by the Clippers. Outside Hill. There's a good screen. Now the pass to Snell. Fires the three.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Over in the corner, Lee. Noel with the block. Hill against Anderson. Hill passes to Noel. Williams kicks to Snell. Back to Williams. Puts one up from 19. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. A different look for Denver. Here's Cunningham. And the basket good. Cunningham's got 27 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Thomas dishes to Taylor. And there's the foul. It's on Jared Cunningham. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And a wide open look for Lee. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thomas passes to Taylor. He kicks it to Jordan. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Clippers trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Denver. At one point, they led by 16. And then Cunningham with the dunk. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Over in the corner, Lee can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He struggled a little bit in this second half, but remember he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Crawford kicks to Taylor. From deep, Thomas sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Cunningham. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you said it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Dishes it to Taylor. Kicks it to Faried. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Here is Cunningham. He's guarded by Thomas. And there's the foul. It's on Jared Cunningham. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Paul's checked in for Jared Cunningham. Faried, a screen on Lee. Lee against Crawford. Clock at 6.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to his team.
Derek Williams, he checked in for Denver. Paul with the three, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got 24. Thomas against Paul. Thomas kicks to Fareed. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Well, Crawford described it perfectly, Clark, when he said as a sixth man, you have to come in and force yourself into the game. As a starter, the pressure isn't there as much as you can go with the flow.
Yeah, players like him can often do one or the other. Come in firing off the bench or let the game come to you. But rarely can they assess what the team needs like Crawford does and adjust on the fly so smoothly. They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Jordan kicks to Williams. Lee against Crawford. In low to Fareed. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Fareed. Fareed's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul goes in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Paul is playing really well. He's got 24 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked Anderson. Ilyasova comes in for Gordon. Singler, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Ross in for Lee. Paul again, it's Thomas. Paul kicks to Singler. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's foul number 2 for him. Tony Snell checked in for Denver. Paul for 3. Shot's good. Paul's got 28.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. The complexion of the game as a result may change.
There's a screen. Here's Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Paul left side. Paul is doubled. Pass to Singler. Kicks it out to Paul. Again the Clippers.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what pass he's had.
Thomas. He feeds it to Snell. Back to Thomas. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Ross. And he gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
Outside Thomas. Fires at the elbow. And right on target. Good. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Offensive rebound. Ilyasova dishes to Howard. Ross kicks to Paul. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Upside Thomas. Banked in off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't